and talk about new things and making your life a lot easier, Windows now has an assistant.
So the assistant's name is Cortana. She is the assistant from a very popular video game called Halo, but this Cortana is very business focused. The idea is that Cortana can be sitting down here on your taskbar. You can just come down here and click on Cortana, and you can go ahead and ask a simple thing like type in the name of an application like Excel, and when you press enter, Cortana will automatically start Excel for you, so it gives you a streamlined way of starting applications without having to look through your menus. Or you can look for a document name. I know that I did some presentations for the East region, and I'm able to just type in ER and see that there are my presentations for the East region. I'm interested in opening this Windows 10 presentation for the East region, and it's opening that up for me automatically. Or I can have Cortana search for pretty much anything else. How about new movies? And I'll find that when I press enter, Cortana's thinking, well, I don't really see new movies on your local computer, and so Cortana's going to go out on the web and find information about new movies on the web. So it's now automatically made the leap from my local computer where my applications and my documents resided to the World Wide Web where other information that isn't local would reside. And it does that automatically. I can control that, but it does do that leap for me automatically, which is nice. Okay, and
I see you were saying that it's because she knows a lot about you. Can you show me where she gets all this information from?
So first off, it's very important to acknowledge that Cortana is an opt-in technology. In other words, if Cortana needs another piece of information from you because of a question that you've asked, Cortana will ask you, can I share that information? In other words, if Cortana needs to know where you're located, before Cortana ever shares your location with a third-party resource or with the World Wide Web, Cortana's going to ask you to opt in to sharing your location information with an outside source. If you say yes, Cortana will continue on as desired. If you say no, the information will not be shared. In other words, the function may not work, but also the information is kept private. So in my case, I've opted in to everything. I've opted in to Cortana knowing my location. I've opted in to Cortana knowing my email and my calendar. That way Cortana can do her full operation. So for example, if I come down here to Cortana and I ask about tomorrow's weather.
I just want to point out that all of this can be done with speech, but because we're recording this conversation, it kind of interferes with the microphone.
Exactly. So I'm typing it all in. But I'm asking about tomorrow's weather, and notice that Cortana is predicting that it's going to be 74 degrees and sunny. Now, I happen to live in a different location than you, Ben. I'm near Washington, D.C. This is the Washington, D.C. weather for tomorrow. And so it's found that information just because knew my location and knew that since I'm asking about weather, it should look on an online weather source. What I really like is that because Cortana knows where I'm at, and I put in my calendar everywhere I need to be when I need to be there, Cortana will then figure out, according to the current traffic patterns, how long it will take me to get from my location to where I need to be, and tell me 15 minutes before I need to leave that it's time for me to leave. And she does that all automatically. Now, the reason I like Cortana to share that information, it's not being shared with anybody but Microsoft. However, Microsoft is then able to share that information with my other devices. So I happen to use Cortana on my phone. I know we've got it available for Android, iOS, and of course the Windows Phone. And therefore Cortana has that same calendar and location information on my phone and is therefore able to give me the same alert that it's time for me to go. Whether it's at my desktop or at my phone, I still get the same warning. I love that capability.
That's awesome. All right. Thank you very much for your time today. That was a very sort of brief overview of Windows 10. If you would like to get more information on that, please reach out to us at IV4. We can bring out a selection of equipment and demonstrate this in your environment. or over the phone, or just as we're doing here, like a web session, to give you that full experience as well, and do a bit of a deeper dive. But again, thank you very much, and it's a pleasure speaking with you, Stephen.
Thank you.
Cheers.